Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the induction ceremony for the Next Robotics Legends Bootcamp. We are so excited that this is kicking off. This training is a first-of-its-kind robotics training camp and will provide the finalists with a basic course in robotics. It promises to be an interesting and insightful time. We hope to see our finalists go on to proffer solutions to societal changes using the skills that they have learned during the bootcamp. My name is Camille Cheyenne, and it is my pleasure to moderate this session today. Before we begin, here's a reminder. We would like this session to be as interactive as possible. Please feel free to post your comments while the session is going on. If you have any questions, please use the Q&A button on your screen. Questions will be answered later in the session. Also, this session is being recorded and will be available for view after the webinar. Thank you. To start this session, I would like to call on Ogochukwu Ekezie-Ekaidem, the Head of Corporate Communications and Marketing at Union Bank, to give her welcome remarks.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, robotics legends, guardians, parents, educators, everybody on the webinar today. We're so excited to have you on and to be kicking off this fantastic program. I'm very excited about the possibilities that can come from this initiative and the great things that you young ones can learn. We think that robotics and artificial intelligence is the next frontier of learning. And we're excited that we're able to work with the great Silas Adekunle and the Awari team to bring this initiative to you all. A couple of years ago, in 2018, Union Bank committed itself to improving the education space. What we are focused on is helping introduce new frontiers of learning to get our young generation ready for the future, ready for the future work and what life will look like in the coming years. We're also focused and dedicated on improving what we have today so that we're able to build on that for the future. We think that today, we really believe that human beings should be creative and focus their energy on developing creative solutions to problems in society. Using AI and robotics helps us eliminate some of the more repetitive and mundane tasks that human beings usually engage in, but also using that to solve problems. So we're really excited to have you all here. This was an extremely competitive process. We had over 1,000 entries come in. And so for you to be here today, you have to know that you are definitely the chosen ones. And we're looking to you for great things for the future. I really want to thank the Awari team that went through this process, the rigorous selection process to choose you amazing finalists. I also want to thank the team at Union Bank that focused and put this all together. We're excited to see the things that will be coming through this project, and we look forward to seeing all the wonderful solutions that you come up with to solve problems in society, and some of the problems that we have in the banks today. You guys are the ones that will come up with some of the solutions that we will need to solve some of the problems we have with banking today. So thank you so much. We're excited to have you guys. And we look forward to executing this program and seeing the great things that you learn and you will do with what you learn going forward. So thank you.
Thank you, Ogo. Next, I will call on Silas Adekunle to say a few words about Awari's training program and commitment to building an army of robotics legends. He will also give us a brief overview of the program. Please keep your questions and comments coming, and we will soon respond to them. Silas, over to you.
Good morning, everyone, to all the participants and parents and all the trainers and the Union Bank team as well. It's a pleasure to be here this morning, and I'll echo what Ogo has said. The participants that were selected at the end, you are truly the chosen one. It was very tough to go through the full list of applicants. We watched pretty much every single video. And what was even more painful was all the people we had to say no to. So we hope that everyone that is part of this program understands the opportunity that is in front of them, and that we're putting a lot of faith in you to really take advantage of it and use what you learn through this program, for the betterment of your lives and for Nigeria as a whole as well. So in terms of a brief background on Awari itself, for those that speak Yoruba, so it stems from that word Awari, to seek and find, which essentially means that the result is guaranteed. We just have to look for it. And I feel that word is really powerful because it's really about opportunity. There are countless number of talented people. All of you young people that have been selected are extremely talented. We just want to make sure, from our point of view, that you have the opportunity, and that's why we were excited to, partner with Union Bank and the Edu 360 program. I think there's a huge alignment of vision in seeing the potential of all the young people of Nigeria and what they can achieve. And the reason why there's a focus on robotics and artificial intelligence, from my personal story, I know the impact that can have on the world. Some of the most valuable companies today that are touching our lives, the phones, the computers that we're using today, you already see the impact of artificial intelligence. And robotics itself is when you can, use that in the real world. And so today, it's not just enough to have digital literacy, but how do we start to build a nation of young people that also have the skills that are needed to look around them, look at the big problems, but they have the confidence and the skills to be able to go and solve them. Because it's we can't just have a consumer nation. We can't just import solutions. Solutions should be developed by the people that are living through those challenges, because what that will do will then mean that the solutions that are developed are relevant to people from all walks of life and all of the different backgrounds. So that's an overview on Awari itself. You have some of the trainers on the program today who will introduce themselves. They're all extremely talented, so really excited for the journey you guys will go on with them. And as well as that, the format of the program itself, you're going to have access to a platform like no other, the Mechamon Robotics platform in itself. It's the first platform that combines robotics, gaming, and augmented reality. So by participating in this program, you're going to be seeing something that not a lot of people have even seen around the world. And the program itself, just in terms of the quick structure, it's mostly self. So you're going to get a kit plus a tablet. So that's the robot plus the tablet. You're going to have a lot of opportunity to learn by yourself as you go through. So today it's about the way that education is moving towards. It's about self-learning, and how do you tailor your own education, and we really want that to be reflected in this program. So that said, these amazing trainers are there to provide as much support as you need. And so once we send out the schedule, you see that there are times during the week that you can check in with the trainers, and they'll be able to support you to make sure that you're going through the curriculum at the right pace. And it's not just programming. So as Ogo was saying earlier, creativity is at the center of this. So you learn how to program, but you'll also learn animation skills. You'll also learn, I don't want to give away too much about the robots itself, but really it's a holistic program, which we hope that at the end of it, all of the different skills that you've gained, you'll then be able to look around and think, well, I could use robotics or artificial intelligence to solve this. And that is what the challenge that is at the end of the program will be, which is to design with the skills that you've gained and your, creativity and imagination, come up with some solutions to challenges that you see in the world around you. So once again, we welcome you to this program, and we look forward to going on this journey with you.
Thank you very much for that, Silas. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to ask the finalists to introduce themselves. This is optional. So if you would like to introduce yourself, please indicate in the chat box, and I'll unmute you and give you the opportunity to introduce yourself. Please, we'd like to know your name, your school, and your class. So finalists, please indicate in the chat box. We'll call on a few and we'll give you, okay, so we have the first finalist who has nominated herself or himself. So first off, we have Moyo. Moyo, you've been unmuted. Please introduce yourself.
I am Moyo Sorel Oyemoba, and I go by the name of Moyo. My school is Loyola JC, and I'm 10, about to turn 11.
Thank you very, very much, Moyo, and welcome to the competition. So the next person who would like to introduce themselves is Mojoyin Adeshino.
My name is Ilu Adeshina. I am an illustrator, a programmer. I am an illustrator, a programmer, and an author. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for picking me.
Thank you very much, Mojoyin. Next, we have Lady Joy, who she's back up now. Lady Joy, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Juan Lady Joy. I'm 15 years old and I attend Methodist Girls High School. I love to code and I'm so happy that I've been chosen for this great opportunity. Thank you, New York Bank.
Next up, we would like to meet the tutors who will be taking our legends through this program. They have a wealth of experience and we are so excited that they'll be taking the kids on this amazing journey. First up, we have Fisayo. Please introduce yourself, Fisayo.
Hi, Robotics Legend. Good morning, Guardians. My name is Fisayo Banjoko. I'm a robotics trainer at Awari. I would be a tutor following this program. So a brief history. My name is Fisayo, like I said. I'm a graduate of electronic and electrical engineering from Obafemi Awolowo University. I have 4 years experience with robotics and 3 years experience teaching children such as yourself robotics. I've participated in several competitions internationally and nationally. I participated in exhibitions also and robotics outreaches to secondary schools. It's something I'm very passionate about, exposing young children, even those that are not privileged to robotics. I've won international grants for leadership and research. So that's a brief introduction to myself. It's nice to meet you guys. I'm very excited about this program. I really look forward to the next 6 weeks, and hopefully at the end of the 6 weeks, we have something amazing, life-changing to present.
Thank you very much, Fisayo. Next on our list of tutors is Peace. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. Hello, robotics legends. My name is Peace Odugo. I'm a graduate of University of Lagos Systems Engineering. I started to learn about robotics in 2017 while at the university. Had to work with a team on a project. I've been teaching Scratch to kids since 2018. I'm glad to be part of this experience. I hope the 6 weeks will be an awesome experience for each and every one of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Peace. Our next tutor is Sunday. Sunday, please go ahead.
Hello, everyone, once again. My name is Sunday Farigo. I am a graduate of mechanical engineering from the University of Lagos. I have been a tutor for a while. Actually, been a robotics trainer since 2017. I've been coaching on Team Nigeria Robotics, which we have trained loads of students to represent Nigeria at several international competitions, such as in that's USA, Mexico, Dubai, China, and all my students, I can tell you, have all been winners. They've won gold medals, silver medals, bronze medals. We are always winners. We've never been gotten any participant medals, just winners medals. So I'm happy to have you guys on this program. So you are sure to get the best from us. We're happy to train you guys, and we hope to also build the Next Robotics Legends together. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Sunday. I would like to remind the finalists that if you have any questions, please put them in the Q&A box and we'll get to them shortly. The next tutor we have is Dio. Dio, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. Hello, Robotic Legends. My name is Dio Jigida. I'm a graduate of mechanical engineering from the University of Lagos. I I've been on several teams like Shell Eco Marathon, Unilag, and we were able to go for competition in South Africa. We built a fuel efficient car to compete in Shell Eco Marathon Africa, and we've been doing that. I was on the team for about 2 years, and I have a couple of scholarship and awards to my name. I've been teaching kids, especially teens, for about 8 to 10 years. And I can say that with my experience and my interest and passion for robotics, this is going to be a wonderful ride. I can't wait to explore the world of robotics with you guys, and I'm so super excited for this opportunity. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dio. And finally, on our list of tutors is Yinka. Yinka, please go ahead and introduce yourself. Yinka, I think you're muted.
Hi, everyone. My name is Yinka Ibikunle, mechanical engineer. I studied mechanical engineering at the University of Lagos. I'm a programmer, Python programming proficient, and I use it to solve everyday problems. That is my goal, to make boring things, interesting. So simple things like even the things we do in school, mathematics and all the rest, and control, automate many things in the house. I'm also proficient with web development, and I'm also a teacher. I've been teaching and coaching kids for over 10 years in STEM related disciplines, science, math, physics, and I'm sure that this is going to be an exciting season. This is going to be an exciting time. I can't wait for the next 6 weeks. I know that the kids, you guys, you legends, have what it takes to build the future of tomorrow, and I'm really excited to be working with you on this journey. Looking forward to see you. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Yinka. And that is our last tutor. Thank you very much to all the tutors for introducing yourselves. Unfortunately, or maybe I'll say fortunately, there are no questions at the moment. I guess all the participants are super excited, and I see they're all introducing themselves and getting acquainted in the chat box. But if along the lines you do have any questions, please send them to info.edu360@unionbankng.com. I will also type this in the chat box so you can take notes. Next up, we have Niyi Oluokun, a trainer for Google, who will be taking us on a short online safety training for the kids as they embark on the 6-week bootcamp. Over to you, Niyi.
Hi, everyone. I'm super excited to be here. Please, I need to be able to share my screen. Please, I need that enabled. Hello, guys. I'm trusting that we are very cool today. I'm so in love with what is happening, what I'm saying today. And, with everything that we have said about robotics, about AI, we need to be very, very conscious about our safety. And that's why we are here today, to do justice to how we can be safe online. So I'm going to walk us through, I'm sharing my slide right now. I'm going to walk us through this process of how to be safe online. And I'm sure in the next 20 to 30 minutes that we are going to be doing this, you are going to get the best of it. So if you have any questions along the line, you can raise your hand. And if you need to say anything, I'm sure we are here to attend to it. So we don't want to make it noisy. That's why everybody is muted. But please just ensure that you signify if you need to do anything. So the safer online, this is what we are going to do justice to in the next 20 minutes. Like I said, we all need to be conscious of our security in this age and time. Everything has gone digital. Even our education in our schools, in the house, we use the internet for so many things, right? So it is no longer a question of whether or not we are online. We are online, but what exactly is happening in the world of cyber, and how can we ensure that we are protected from those predators out there? The internet is a powerful tool, We can do so many things online. So to start off today, we are going to have some fun and find out how you like to use the internet. Please raise your hand if you use or have ever used the internet. That's a funny question, right? I'm sure everyone must have done this. Keep your hand raised if you use the internet once a month. Keep your hand raised if you use the internet once a week. Yes, I'm sure I can see some hands. What of once a day? Okay, let's enjoy this journey. Let's keep moving. So I'm just curious. We are going to do a quick survey to find out how we like to use the internet. I want to know, do you use the internet to chat with friends? How many of us are in that position? Yes, quite a number. Do you use the internet to do your homework? Right? Do you use the internet to share photos of yourself and family? Of course. Of course. Do you use the internet to share funny photos and videos? Let me see your hands up. Right, yes, yes. So we are going to run through all of this to really know what we need to do to protect ourselves. We are online a lot. We really do use the internet for lots of different things. So it is hard to not want to stay connected wherever we go. In the world of the internet, you can learn everything that you want to learn and be anyone you want to be, almost like superheroes of the internet. But there is a but. Let's see what the but is. But with great power comes great responsibility. And in the world of the internet, there are some dangers. If we want to continue our awesome adventure through the world of the internet, we must learn to stay safe. So I want us to take a very good look with these 4 guys that we can see here, the bad guys. As we are showing you this, not to get you scared, but just for you to be aware of these guys, that they actually exist. Number 1, as you can see on the screen, we have the oversharer. We are going to learn quickly about all of these 4 guys, but let me quickly run through these 4. The oversharer, the hacker, the phisher, the troublemaker. All right, some of us are already smiling because we are probably familiar with some of these guys mentioned here. So here is the thing. To qualify as a true hero of the internet, we must learn these 5 things. We must be these 5 things. As you can see, how to be an internet hero. Number 1, we have to be sharp. We have to be strong. We have to be alert. We have to be kind. And we have to be brave. Those are the 5 things that we need to really learn to become an internet hero. These 5 tips will help get you there where you need to be, because that is the ultimate. As a legend, you need to be conscious of these 5 things. All right, so let's quickly run because of our time. Be sharp. You need to share with care. I'm sure we are all familiar with this button. Once you click the send button, the whole world gets to see whatever message you post, whatever information, whatever content you put out there. The internet connects us all and allows us to share in ways we have never before been able to. We can reach friends near and far away with just a click. Just a click of this button, things can happen. Your whole life can change forever, right? So we need to be very careful of things that we send. Whenever you want to use this button, please think twice. Have a second thought. Just imagine your grandma or your mother right on the other side of the screen, and the person is going to have access to your message. Ask yourself that question. If my mom gets to see this, will she be cool with it? If my grandma gets to see this, will she be cool with it? So at this point, when you're about to click send, ensure that you ask yourself that question. Just take a minute to think again, right? I'm sure some of us must have seen this person before. If you have seen this picture before, please raise your hand. Okay, right? So this is Salt Bay. It's just a video of a man preparing a barbecue piece of meat, right? So now the video of Salt Bay has over 6 million views and has been remade all over the web. People have been using it to customize different things. You can see a mug, you know, different t-shirts, you know, just because this video went viral. Just imagine if the intention of the video was not to make people laugh or to make people smile, right? I'm sure you must have seen this video before as well. This is the video Electricity by Mark Angel comedy. It has over 10 million views on YouTube already. It's important to remember that anything you share has the potential to be forwarded. Funny videos like this one being posted on all over the internet is harmless. But what if the picture or video going viral was something embarrassing or damaging to you? Just think about it for a moment. What if the intention was not really to make people laugh? I mean, this can happen to anyone. So just be careful of what you send. Be careful of what you post out there, right? So we have those who we call oversharer. You never know who of your followers could be what we like to call an oversharer. They share too much info online about you and your friends, compromise your security. You know what I'm talking about, right? The one who loves to spread information about others, whether mean-spirited or well-intended. So you need to be careful of these people. Once you have shared information, it might be able to go anywhere all over the web. And these guys are there. They will help you broadcast what you have not asked them to broadcast. So we need to be careful. Just look at this example. I hate my teacher. Remy says, me too. And the teacher is right there. You do realize we are friends online, right? What do you think will happen to these people, right? Just imagine what would have become of these people, you know, saying that they hate their teachers, you know, online. So we need to be very careful of the information we put out there. Just like the real world, you share different things with different people. For example, while you may invite friends and family into your home, that does not mean that you allow them to go into your room and poke around all your personal stuff. The web is just the same way. You want to be sure that friends and family and strangers, you know, only see the stuff you want them to see. So this is the settings button that you can use to really protect yourself from people that you don't want to see your information, right? And you can talk to an adult if you need help, you know, walking around your setting button. Of course, this is a video of some guys who were trying to play football and they ran into trouble. Because of our time, I don't want to show the video right now. They ran into trouble and someone was taking record of the whole scene and the person posted it, and along the line, someone came to their rescue. So what we're trying to say is that sharing can also be an incredible force of good. It's if done the right way. We are going, I mean, like I said, we can see right now that it's for something good as well, but you know, there is a bad side of it. So when as we are talking about this online safety, I want us to keep a positive mind, to also see it from the positive side of view, to say we can as well use these tools for positive reasons. So I want you to quickly answer some of these questions. I need to really know what is not okay to share. Your school's location, who can tell me? Is it okay to share? Is it not okay to share, you know, with everyone, with friends and family? I need someone to talk right now. So who's raising hand? Okay, so please, go ahead.
It's not okay.
not okay to share. It's as simple as that, right? So I don't want to go through all of this, but I believe we can relate with what I've mentioned. Okay, so let's play this game. Trust me, you're going to enjoy this session. Once it's on the internet, it stays there forever. True or false? I need everybody to be unmuted now. Once it is on the internet, it stays there forever. True or false?
True. True.
True.
True.
Wow. Put your hands together for yourself. Awesome. 1.7 billion people use the internet. True or false?
True. False. True. False. True. False. True.
Hold on.
True. True.
If you are for true.
True.
Okay, if you are for false, say false.
It's false. True. True or false? True.
Okay, yeah,
True or false?
Okay, so maybe we may have to get individual who would want to respond to this. So they can raise their hands and we can tell them to go ahead. People like becoming a meme and going viral. True or false? It is actually false. So you don't want to be laughed at. You don't want your video to go viral and, you know, an embarrassing video of you. You don't want such to happen to you. Sharing online can reveal our location. True or false?
True.
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 Great. If I don't share it with my parents, they won't see it. True or false?
False.
False.
Congratulations, you have passed the first test. So let's quickly run through the second test. The second test is how to be strong. The next essential skill for any internet hero is to be strong and secure your secrets. Here's the thing, we have those guys who called hacker out there, you know, and they try to gain access to your personal information without your consent. They guess weak passwords and all. So let's see, I need someone to help me crack this code. Someone can be unmuted now to crack this code. Okay, so what will be the next for 1, 2, 3? What do we have there? The next number?
4.
4. Great. Yeah. The second one? PA.
Hello.
Sorry?
Password.
Okay, so SS. Great. The third one is what?
Hello.
It's very simple, right? Okay, so how do we create a strong password? Who can tell us how to create a strong password? What is a strong password? Who can tell us?
I.
Okay, please go ahead.
Well, first of all, you need to use both letters, numbers, and characters.
Great.
Then you also need to create a password that doesn't have any of the characters and letters in the sequence in which they're supposed to be.
Awesome. Okay.
Also, you have to make your password long, at least 6 characters.
That is cool, right? You've done justice to it. Let's see, 8 to 12 characters at least. Mix of numbers and letters. He already said that. Uppercase and lowercase characters, special characters. So let's see how we can best put all of this into use. Let's make it memorable. So I need someone to crack the code here. So what I want you to do, because this is one way to create a strong password, you know, and what we want to do is to swap, right? So I need someone to swap, you know, the numbers for the letters, right? So how can you really, you know, swap this? Who can help with it? I want you to connect the letter with the special characters or number that, you know, we have there. Anyone?
Hi.
Okay, please go ahead.
43.
Yes.
43, it
Yes.
goes with the E. For the G, goes with the 9.
Okay.
For the B, it goes with the A. For the I, it goes with exclamation mark, L, letter L. For the T, it goes with the plus sign. For the 0, it goes with letter O. Then for the S, it goes with the letter 5, the number 5.
You must be a genius. All right, great one.
Thank you.
All right, yes, so this is what we have here, and it's exactly what you just said. Right, so let's create a password. Now, the first step is to think of a fun phrase or an event that you can remember and write it down. It could be your family's favorite film, a children's book, when and from what high school one of your friends may graduate from. In this case, I have used my little brother Ethan was born in December, but you should come up with your own. You just have very few seconds to do this. My little brother Ethan was born in December. So think of something that you can use that is peculiar to you, right? So you can see what has changed. My little brother now, M is representing mine, little is representing L, brother B, Ethan is written in full, was W, born B, in I, December. Okay, let's move on. You can see what has changed again, MLB, then Ethan has been changed to 3. Don't forget the previous swap that we did, E was substituted for 3, right? So it's the same thing we have here. E is changed to 3, then we have sign WB, then I is now an exclamation mark. And if you look at December, we have 83, which is what? B and E. I'm sure we are getting it. Right, now we want to play with the upper cases and lower cases. Look at it, we have M, we have L uppercase, B uppercase, the same 3 tan WB exclamation. Because of our time, we can see what has been created. So you can come up with something and also create it in this way, right? I would love you to share after this session. Okay, so let's quickly run. Do or don't. Use a unique password for each of your important accounts. Do or don't?
Don't.
Do is the right answer. Do or don't use personal information, name, address, phone number when you make a password.
Don't.
Great. You got it right. Use a password that is easy to guess, like your nickname or favorite baseball player.
Don't.
Great. Use at least 8 characters.
Do.
How many of us are for do? Okay. Share your password with people so you don't forget it. Do or don't?
Don't.
The answer is don't. You got it right. Put your hands together for yourself. Log out of your account when after you have finished all on a public computer.
Do.
Great. Pick remember my password when using a public computer.
Don't.
You guys are very, very intelligent. Great. Congratulations. We've learned how to be strong. Now we move straight to be alert. Don't fall for fake. Everyone knows we don't take things from a stranger. Well, the same principle applies online. It is important to be able to know the difference between what is real and what is fake on the internet, right? So we have this guy called phisher. They try to gain access to your personal information by tricking you. They arm your device with malware. Sometimes phishers might try to impersonate someone or something you know. It's called phishing. Don't get it twisted. You can get a mail from your friend or from your parent, and you'll be wondering, how come this is a phishing mail, right? It is possible they hack, the account of the person, and at the end of the day, use it against you. So you need to be very, very careful. All right, so I'm sure we must have seen this before. Oh my God, click here to win $1 million and see everyone who is in love with you, right? What would you do in this case? This is a typical example of, phishing. What are you going to do? Tell me.
It would be a good idea not to click the link, because links can also be ways of bringing viruses into your computer.
Awesome. So one thing I want you guys to know is that if it looks too good to be true, it is probably not true, right? So anything that you don't probably apply for, or things you are not expecting, when you see it online, please don't click. Don't click everything that comes your way, right? So imagine this. Who can tell us what is looking fishy here? Anyone?
The HTTP and the HTTPS. That HTTPS means it is secured. Then ordinary HTTP means it's not secured.
Great. You got it right. Now, again, there is something else. If you look at the URL, we have http://hi.ripway.com. If you try to compare what you have in that URL with what you have on your own page, you can see that they are not the same thing. We have Google, the mail account at the home page, then we have something else, on the URL. So you need to be sure that the URL, match up with your own page, right? So that's the way to really spot such acts. That's the way to know if something is phishing or not. You must be sure that the URL says Google, Gmail, or Google.com, just to be sure that it matches with what you have on your own page. So real or fake? Does the site include indicators of a trustworthy site like badges, right? So these are the things that would enable you to first level, of confirmation, to really be sure that yes, this site is perfect, this site is real, this site is not fake. Like someone has said, the S wasn't, in that URL that we saw the other time, and that's for security. Because of our time, we need to run. Okay, so who can tell me, is this real or fake? I want you to read. Is it real or fake?
Real.
Real? Okay, can you tell me why you think it is real?
Because the HTTPS is secured. It has the S and there is a padlock badge in front of it.
Okay, and don't forget, if a mail is requesting for your personal information like bank account, like a BVN, your phone number, your secret code, your password, please, it is probably fake.
Sure.
So is this real or fake?
It's real.
Real.
Wait, why do you think it is real?
Because it's secured and
Go ahead.
The HTTPS is secured.
Okay, and you can see the URL is the same with what we have as our own page, right? So that's real. Congratulations, you won an iPhone. Real or fake?
Fake.
Fake.
Fake. Awesome.
Fake.
Awesome. Is this real or fake?
Real.
Why do you think it is real?
Because it's secured and the badge is there.
It's a mail.
Don't forget, you can see that someone is promising you money there. Did you read it? I have won the lottery.
Fake. It's fake.
Fake. You're not giving away your bank details.
don't jump into things. Try and read, digest the information. Then you can now make your decision, right? So read, try to read before making your decision. So this is fake, right? Okay, so I want us to quickly run through this. Your Facebook account, if anybody is asking you for your BVN, you receive a message from a bank saying that I need you to provide me with your BVN. Please don't respond. They will try to simulate the banking app, but they are not real. Please don't respond to that. Congratulations, guys. We've learned how to be alert. Now, just, we are moving very close to the end. This is be kind. It is cool to be kind. Have you heard the phrase, treat others the way you want to be treated? What do you think it means? This also applies online. This means that you should only post, comment, or forward something if you wouldn't mind someone doing the same to you. So that's the way to be kind. We have some people out there, unfortunately, they are troublemakers. They are troublemakers out there, hurting feelings and being cruel to others online. The worst thing about the troublemaker is that bad vibes can spread fast. So that's why it's so important to use our internet power to stop troublemaking in its tracks. So please be an upstander, stand alone. Try as much as possible to speak against those who are trying to bring other people down. But the best part about kindness is it makes everyone feel good, even the person who gives the kindness, right? So please, let's try as much as possible to be kind. Ways to spread kindness online. Someone found your friend's phone and sent a really mean message about another student to a bunch of people on a soccer team. What can you do? What you can do in this case is probably report to the school authority, talk to your teachers, talk to an adult just to address the issue. What can you do? Someone is posting seriously mean comments about one of the students in the class on your class blog. You can do the same. There is an online game that a bunch of your friends play a lot. This one time, one player starts saying really nasty stuff about one of your friends who is playing, and they just won't stop, right? Because of our time, I don't want to keep, taking our responses, right? So of course, things that we can do, we can report, we can talk to the person, we can have a discussion with the person. If the person does not yield to whatever we are talking about, let's try as much as possible to speak to maybe our teacher or the school authority, right? So don't pass on gossip, block mean or inappropriate behavior, support others, be an upstander, take responsibility. So these are the things that we would like you to, do. I'm sure some of us are already doing it. Please continue to do all of these things. So lastly, this is the last stage of being an internet hero. Being internet brave means when in doubt, you talk it out. One lesson that applies to any and all encounters of the digital kind: when you come across something questionable, you should feel comfortable talking about it with a trusted adult like a parent or a teacher. So when in doubt, talk it out. Say something, talk it out. Report or blog inappropriate content. Get proof. Don't be afraid, right? Be an upstander. These are the things that, will surely make you brave. Okay, so to finish up, we are going to test you on how much of the hero training you absorbed. You get a chat from someone with whom you aren't familiar. What do you do? Of course, I saw you in math class today. You are cute. What is your address? I can come over. Who can tell me? What will you do in that situation?
Heini, they're responding in the comments.
Block them.
In the chat
Block
box.
them.
Okay. Okay. So
Block
because
them and report them to your teacher.
Okay, block them or report them to your teacher. Awesome, thank you. Right, so because of our time, let's quickly go ahead. I can see your responses, but we won't be able to chat with you there right now. So you accidentally download a virus onto your computer. How can you respond? Of course, you can install an antivirus, right, to get the virus out. You see a message that says, everyone wear purple tomorrow, but don't tell Letu. Please tell Letu. Yeah, that's the good thing you can do, right? A student posts a group photo in a public account and you hate the way you look in it. Would you report the photo or not? How can you respond? Of course, you can talk to that person to bring the photo down, or you talk to your teacher. All right, congratulations. I want everybody to come online now, be unmuted now. I want to run us through the 5 things we've talked about on how to be an internet hero, right? So what is the number 1 thing? All of them, I want them to be unmuted right now.
Be smart.
Number 2,
Be alert.
Number 3,
Be strong.
Number 4,
Be kind.
Number 5,
Be brave.
Okay, so I want you to express this. Number 1,
Be smart.
Number 2,
Be alert.
Number 3,
Be strong.
Number 4,
Be kind.
Number 5.
Be brave.
Put your hands together for yourself. You're so wonderful. Awesome. Right. So if you need to contact any security agents on safety, these are the helplines. Nigerian Police 112. We've come to the end of the class. Thank you so much. If you have any question, you can quickly let me know before we move on. If you have any question, please let me know.
Thank you so much, Nee. We actually have 2 questions for you. The first one is, what if the form of phishing is through social media?
What is the, sorry?
What if the form of phishing is, through social media?
Awesome. So my sense of your question is, what if the form of phishing is through someone sending you a message on Facebook or Instagram or other platform? Yes. So we need to be very careful of information that we respond to. If anyone is asking you of your address, of your phone number, of your school, of your password, make sure you are very careful. All you want to do is to try to protect everything that is personal to you. Make sure you are not releasing it out there. And if you don't just believe everybody has your interest at heart. Don't just connect with strangers online. Don't just talk to anybody that you know. Don't continue to add people so that you can grow your followers. Ensure that you keep safe and be careful of the things you post online. Don't be, showing your rooms, your school. Don't be taking pictures and just posting unnecessarily. So be careful. So that's the way you can protect yourself. And if you have any message online or on social media that says, do XYZ for me, be careful. Maybe you can talk to an adult to review it before you respond to such message. All right. Can I take the second question?
The next question is there a way that the site is secured and safe, but the link is not?
Is there a way the site can be secured? And of course, if the link is not secured, yes, that it's very possible, because for the security, the S you've seen, the S that you talked about, it can come as a form of padlock in some cases, right? It's something that the owner of the site buys from domain provider, right? But some people, they choose not to buy, right? And at the end of the day, of course, their site is safe, but the S is not there. But more often than not, whatever site that will require that you provide your account details or your password, make sure that S is there. I mean, that's the best way you can be secured, right? So it's possible that the S is not there, then the site is genuine. It is very possible. But in your own interest, make sure you deal with sites with that S. It's very, very important. Any other question?
Thank you, Nee. Someone else asked, what do you do about a webcam hacker?
Well, a webcam hacker, right? Hacking comes in different formats. We need to be very sure of how this person gets into the account in the first place, how he or she manages to hack your website first. So, but the very first thing you want to do, is like you are building a fence around your home. When you have good password, very strong password, you will prevent yourself from all these hackers, right? So the very first stage, the starting point is ensuring that you have a very strong password that can prevent hackers from accessing your details in the first place. Because for someone to have hacked your web, it's very possible that they have gained access into your details, right? So just ensure that you get yourself secured and deal with organizations who are very secured, domain providers who are very secured. Thank you. Any other question?
Someone else asked, how do we know if we download a virus?
Okay, so virus, the same way it is in human body, right? It's multiplied. So you can click something and you just see the what you click multiplying without your consent, right? So it's one sign. The other sign is that your system can be hanging. And another sign is that someone can install a virus on your phone or on your device, and at the end of the day, it shuts down the whole system. You don't have access to your information anymore. So there are many ways, there are many symptoms that you can see, when virus infected your system. So these are some of the signs, right? And a way to guide against this is that you don't download everything you see. Don't download everything you see. Have a very strong antivirus, on your system. And if you see a link, maybe from your school or from a trusted authority, you don't have to click it. All you can do, if you are very comfortable with it, you can copy the link and go and unhide it. There's a way you unhide it using bit.ly, to unhide it. So you can see what the content looks like before you even attempt it. So it is a way to just safeguard yourself. The very first thing is that you don't click. The number one problem in the world, we are the number one problem. If you don't post out there, it will be hard for people to get our information. I will give you an example. If you have a pet in your house and you post the name of your pet, let's say the name of your pet is Georgia, for example, and you post Georgia there, every now and then, and people are familiar with your dog. And, when you are signing up, you have this security check. It says, okay, put a name of your pet, and you put Georgia. Of course, because you've been posting Georgia online, Georgia is easy to guess, right? So people try to, like we say, www, it's a web, right? They try to pick different information that you've been posting online and use that against you. So if it is not necessary, don't post. Be careful of things you post. That's the number one way to be secured. Okay. Any other question for me?
There's a question that actually follows up with that one, and that is there a way an antivirus is a virus is posing as an antivirus?
A virus, some guys can develop create antivirus, and and it's really virus, right? Just be careful when you see things that can tell you download this, it is free, right? It's not like they are very nice guys. There is a reason for that. So don't just go online to say, I want to go and download an antivirus that is free, right? So an antivirus can as well be a virus. So you need to be very careful.
2 more questions for you, Nee. The first is, are there apps or websites that can detect and protect suspicious behavior?
Okay, yeah, so there are sites, I've forgotten the name now, I can get it later. There are sites that you can copy a URL and, paste it on that site. That would, the site would help you to really tell whether the URL is genuine, the information in that site on the site is genuine or not. Right? There are sites like that, but they are not also perfect, right? So the very first thing you want to do is to be sure that you are dealing with a legit site, and you are not just clicking all manner of things you see online. There are sites like that. I can get you the information. But another way to stay safe and be protected is also for you to download what we call Family Link. Family Link will take off any information that is not relevant to you. Created the application to ensure that you are protected, you are safe. So Family Link will safeguard you completely. The pop-ups that you see every now and there, you won't get to see it anymore once you download Family Link. It comes with some smartphones, these days. So you can make use of Family Link to completely, if there is any word like that, to completely protect yourself from these predators, from these hackers out there. Family Link is the way to go. So that's one of the apps that you can make use of.
Thank you so much, Nee. We don't have any more questions for you. Thank you for such an informative session. We do have 2 questions that came in for, one will go to the Awari team and one will go to the Union team. So for the Union team, the first question is, when we are going back to school, are we still going to take lessons from you? So I'll hand that to Shaliwa. Shaliwa, please go ahead.
Thank you, Camille. So the programs are totally virtual. Some people have received their Mecamons and also their tabs by now. I saw 2 people sent me a message yesterday that they have received it. So they are totally virtual programs, and then you'll be assigned a tutor who will take you through the program. So even if you are going to your classes, when you are done from class in the evenings, if you have questions for your tutors, you can send those questions. So since it's a virtual program, you'll still be able to do it, and you have the robot for 6 weeks at home to practice with as well. Okay.
Thank you, Shaliwa. The second question, I think I'll just, since you're already answering, the second question is asking if they will be able to design their own robots or come up with robot designs.
Yes, that is encouraged. That's one of the key things that we're going to encourage during the program. You have tutors who will guide you. There are different lectures and programs that you'll go through, but that's really encouraged. And at the end of the 6 weeks, we actually have a challenge that will be given to all the students. And that's one of the things that you can actually use to design your own robots and also give us some ideas of how we can solve community challenges. Thank you.
Thank you, Shaliwa.
Thank you.
Thank you for the questions. Thank you for all the questions. And if you have any other questions, please send to info.edu360@unionbankng.com. That email address will also be posted in the chat box for you to take notes.
Sorry,
Again, thank you, Nee.
could you hear me? I just saw a lot of people said they couldn't hear what I had said. So should I repeat it from the students?
I can hear you, but please go ahead.
Okay, so I said that the program is virtual. So to all the students, the program is virtual. So even if you are going to school during the day, when you come back, you have your Mechamons with you and you have the tabs that would have been sent to you. I know some people have received their Mechamons and their tabs already. For those who haven't received it, you receive it this week. The program starts on Monday. So before then, you'd have received all your work tools and work materials. And since it's virtual, you can actually self-teach yourself. It's self-taught, so you can go through the program yourself partly. And then you have tutors who will be assigned to you that will be able to take you through any questions or concerns that you have with the usage of the Mechamon and the tabs. I hope you guys you heard that. I think the second question was regarding if they could design their robots. I said that is encouraged because at the end of the program, we actually are going to have a community challenge where you will be assigned to create a solution within your environment. To create a solution to a problem within your environment. So because of that, you'll be designing something. You can design a robot fully fleshed or give us an idea that can solve a challenge. So that is encouraged. Okay.
Thank you again, Shalewa, and thank you again to Ni and all the panelists and tutors and speakers. Finally, I'll now hand over to Ngozi Akinyele, the head of strategic brand management at Union Bank, who will give the closing remarks.
Thank you, everyone. I'm Ngozi Akinyele. Thanks for your time today. I'm really excited. One of the things I really liked about the program today was just listening to the introductions and hearing how excited both the participants and the faculty are to kickstart the program. For us, we believe that the future of education and the future of most other sectors indeed are tied to advancements in technology and new technologies like robotics and AI, and who knows what we're going to have in the next 3 to 5 years are really going to shape that future. So we're glad to be part of it. And we're also excited, as maybe a bit more excited than you even are, to see what you do. And definitely we know it's going to be a wonderful ride. On the last question that was asked, I get the sense that for those of us in boarding schools, we would have more structured schedules than those who are in day schools. So as we kickstart the program, I would expect that we share that information with our tutors as well, so that we can build a schedule that works for you, particularly for those of us who are going back to school. And it's important, I don't know what restrictions there might be on devices and things like that in your boarding schools. So it's something we need to take note of and make sure that you don't miss out on any part of the program at all. We'll have to think about that for the Union Bank and the Awari team. It's for us to go back and tinker around, and we'll get back to you. Like Shalewa has said, the program starts on Monday and we're excited to have all of you. For those of us who, between now and then, we will be receiving our devices, our tablets and our Mechamons, please don't forget to record a video, an unboxing video, where when you receive the devices, send that video, please record it as clearly as you can, please, and send it to the same email address, info@edu360, that is in the chats as well. So please send us those videos and we'll be happy to post them and just follow you on this exciting journey. Thanks again to the Awari team. On behalf of the entire Union Bank team, we are really glad to have a partner who sees the future in the way that we do. And we look forward to making that future come to life. Thanks again to the team as well on the Union Bank side, Camille, Shalewa, and Kelechi, everyone who's been working on this in terms of getting all that was required done and also promoting it online as well, and making sure, as well as for the communications team headed by Kemi Ogunleye, and everyone on the Union Bank side, as well as the Awari side, really, and your last Silas, who have been working, you know, behind the scenes to make all of these come together. We look forward to what the next 6 weeks, you know, would look like. And of course, after that, the culmination being the final challenge, where we're going to see really interesting and viable solutions, I believe, from this group. The final note would be, remember that you also need to have a view on paying this forward. So please protect your devices, because this is just the first phase, and we're going to have more phases of this project or this competition and training in the future. So thank you all again, and all the best as we kickstart the program. Thank you.